Welcome to Jackie Land. Yeah.
Hi friends! So I'm about to get my coffee and then I'm going to go meet one of the girls who lives in my apartment complex down at the pool. I met her for the first time almost a month ago now, and we kind of like text each other whenever we're heading down there, like, hey, I'm going to be there, if you're there, come down. And she hasn't been available the last few times, which is totally fine. I'm cool swimming by myself too. And she texted me this morning, and I was planning to go to the pool anyway. So she was like, hey, I'm gonna go to the pool today if you're free. And I was like, I'm gonna go to the pool too. So we get my coffee and then go swimming. And then also today my brother is coming over later in the day to get a haircut. So I have to be back in my house and kind of prepared-ish by the time he gets there. But that's like 3 hours from now or something. So I can swim for like an hour and a half or 2 hours even and still have enough time, which is fine. I was thinking about coloring my hair because it's faded like a lot. Almost back to what it was. It looks crazy right now. I haven't styled my hair in probably a week, maybe even a week and a half. Because like when I wear it and it has to look nice, I'll just like wear it up, because I haven't had time really to do it, or I haven't really made time to do it, and I've been swimming and with the kids, and it's just like it's more damaging than anything if I'm gonna be doing it super often. So, and I'm gonna go swimming, it's gonna be wet in like minutes, so there's no point in doing it today. But anyway, I need to color my hair again because I don't love the color it is. It's funny because Quentin didn't like it for so long, and now that it's like faded back to what it was, I'm like, I think I'm gonna color my hair again just to like darken it again. And he was like, no, leave it, I like it. I was like, you don't like it, you didn't like it when I did it like the first couple times. He's like, no, I like it. I'm like, so you're just used to it now? He's like, yeah, probably. I'm like, ugh, so annoying. But I don't want to I don't want it to be this color per se. I don't know. I mean, honestly, it's okay on the day-to-day because like I'll see it and I'll be like, oh, it's cool, I like it. But then, I don't know, just like, I just think that I want to color it, but then I don't really make the time for it, so whatever. I've been trying to let myself like legit relax, because usually what happens on my days off is I'm supposed to relax and then I end up just like doing things because I'm a doer, and then by the time the day is over I'm like tired, and now I have to go back to my work week and I didn't even relax because whatever. Which I started to do to myself yesterday because I made more body butters yesterday, and I actually made more work than I was supposed to, because I made a fourth of a batch to put like I have an essential oil that's like good for like muscle aches and stuff, things called Muscle Relief or something like that. It's similar to like an icy hot type of situation. So I made that into a body butter, but like a really small amount, because you don't need a lot of it. You don't put it everywhere, you know. And so I made a fourth of the recipe. But when I did that, I was using I was wanting to do an eighth a cup of everything, but I didn't have an eighth of a cup, so I was using 2 tablespoons for everything. So everything I was doing was like 1, 2, right? So then when I went to make the regular recipe, I was gonna do a fourth a cup of everything, which I have a fourth a cup, so that would be just 1 of everything. And in doing that, I like blanked and just started out of habit doing what I did the first round. So I started doing 2 of everything, which really made like a full recipe, but like a lot more, probably like 16 ounces of whipped stuff when I was wanting to make like 8. So it ended up being a little bit more work than I thought. It still wasn't even that bad. It just took more time than I was expecting it to, and you know, then the cleanup afterwards and all that. So that was kind of a bummer. But I also didn't vlog that yesterday because Quentin was home, and I don't know, I was just kind of wanting to like relax and enjoy it, and sometimes having to like get angles, and you know, even though I'm obviously not like super great at that though, like getting angles of stuff and whatever is like it's just like a lot of work sometimes. Sometimes I just need time to just do life. And poor Blizzy, we took him for a walk yesterday and we were like, you want to go for a walk? And he of course got excited. We were like 3 steps out the door and it started raining, and we're like, oh, sorry buddy, because we don't want to be in the rain, but he hates the rain. Blizzard hates it. So even the littlest amount that got on him, raindrops, he went inside and like snow plowed all over the carpet, like so dramatic. So we tried again later after I did my body butters and took him for like a real walk, which by then the sun was kind of out, so it was kind of hot, which sucked, but we were trying to take him when it was cooler, because you know, usually in the summer, if we're going to take him for a walk at all, it has to be like really early in the morning, which never really happens, or like late at night, because at least the sun is gone and it's cooler, which is still very hot most days. Like, we'll still go back and be like full on sweating. So we were trying to take him when it was cool during the day, and then it started raining. We're like, oh well, that's a bummer. So yeah, he got another chance to do it though. We took him on a real walk yesterday. He was so like confused and sad. Like, the look on his face was betrayal. I'm like, I'm sorry buddy, you wouldn't be happy if we kept you out here walking, because you'd be mad it's raining. We can't control the weather. So anyway, I'm almost home and I'm gonna go meet this girl at the pool and swim. I plan on doing a lot of my diving rings today, try and get a little bit of a workout out of it. Depending on how much of a workout I get, that will dictate whether I do another workout as well. She talked a lot last time, so I don't want to be rude. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go do my diving rings though. But we'll see. I just kind of play it by ear. I just have to be back to do my brother's haircut, and then probably from that point on I'll just be chilling at home waiting for Quentin to get back from work. Tomorrow we have to take my car in the morning to get the repairs looked at, because that woman decided to back into me. So we'll have to deal with that tomorrow morning, earlier than I would like to, which is really annoying, but whatever. And then other than that, I don't think we have anything planned for tomorrow, but that's what's going on. Hi friends, so I have a story for you to finish out today's vlog of what happened while I went to the pool. So basically I was at the pool waiting for my friend, because she lives in the apartment, and she was running late or whatever, which, I mean, it's cool. And this lady came up and she was like, hey, my friend is coming down, but I beat her here, can you like let me in? Because to get into the pool, it's always like padlocked, so you have to have the key to the pool, which is also the laundry room key, to get in or out, because it's like padlocked. That's how you open it, right? So I don't know, like an idiot, I was like, yeah, sure. And as I was walking over to the gate, I asked her, I was like, does your friend who is coming down have a key? Because you won't be able to get out, because like you have to have it both ways, right? And she was like, oh yeah, she does. So then she comes in and she starts like, you know, swimming around or whatever, and I'm just like minding my own business. And then the office lady walks by and she like is kind of looking like that normal, kind of looking strange at me. Well, not really at me, at her. And and I like, you know, I'm cool with all the people in the office. I like them. So I was like, hey, how are you? And we were nice, you know, back and forth. And then as she came walking back, she kind of looked really weird at the girl again. And I was like, huh, that's kind of weird. And I felt uncomfortable about it already, because like she said from the very beginning she didn't live there, but her friend did and was going to be down soon. So I was like, okay, cool. That made me feel like all right about letting her in. But as it went on, she started talking to me, and basically what happened was her friend wasn't really, like, they were friends in a roundabout way, but really she was friends with a guy who lives here, and his girlfriend lives with him, so she's friends with her because she's friends with him. And she came over because they're about to move, and she was helping pack, and so
for whatever reason, she was staying here during the day, and the guy was at work, and the girlfriend was on the couch sleeping, so she was bored and decided to come down to the pool. So I was like, okay. And then as she kept talking, she basically ended up saying he was moving because they were having too many people over and there was a paraphernalia problem. And so instead, they realized he was a good guy. So instead of evicting him, they just told him he had to be out by the end of today. First of all, that's an eviction. Maybe they didn't write it as an eviction notice or anything, but like if they're kicking you out before your lease, like you're getting evicted. And second of all, I just let somebody into the pool who I've never met in my life, and I'm now kind of responsible for her because I let her in, and her person who lives here obviously isn't such a great dude because he's getting evicted, and it was a mess. I was like, oh my God, what did I do? So eventually she decided she wanted to leave. And what was very odd too was she brought clothes with her and laid them out to dry, like a pair of pants and a shirt. But like, I don't know how they got wet. And I don't know why she would have a swimsuit with her if she was just coming to help the guy pack to move. And like, as soon as her clothes were dry, like she swam around a little bit, and as soon as her clothes were dry, she like was ready to go, and so she asked me to open the gate for her to get out. So her friend never came, and like she was like, I don't even know what time it is, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how do you not know what time it is during the day? Like, what? Like, you have nothing to do with it? It was so weird. So I let her out, and she left, and whatever. And so when I was leaving, because like, I felt responsible because if she had done something crazy, I was the one who let her in, so it could have come back on me, right? So as I was leaving, I went to the office and was like, hey, like, I really hate to be like a snitch or whatever, but I was like, that lady who was at the pool, I don't know her, I've never met her before, and like basically told them like what happened, because I wasn't about to be like in trouble for her being crazy and making bad choices. So they were like, yeah, we were wondering about that because we didn't think she was someone you would hang out with, but we didn't, you know, want to be judgmental, like you never know. I'm like, yeah, no, I've never seen her in my life, I don't know who she is. So that was really awkward. And then my friend showed up afterwards, and it was all right. So it was so awkward. But after that, I came home. I did end up coloring my hair, so it's not all the way dry yet. I basically just did like a lighter brown on the ends, so it'll still be kind of ombre-ish, but like not blonde on the ends anymore, which I feel like will look better when it's not styled a certain way, because it looks nice when I style it, but if I don't style it, it looks kind of trashy. And then my brother came over and cut his hair, and then I made some essential oil roller balls, which I will be making a video, and I don't know if I'm going to put it up before this or after this. Either way, you'll see a video of it. So that's what I'm about to work on, is editing that and doing some kind of a voiceover situation, and you'll get to see that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.